Alright, y'all. So, lately we've been having talk about conference expansion, and I made a video back when Texas was considered a dark horse for the Big-10 conference a while back. That doesn't look like it's happening. What is happening rumor-wise is the Pac-10 is rumored to try to get 6 teams from the current Big-12 to make a Pac-16, quote-unquote, as a super conference. This would be a step in the direction of the super conferences that Onakuno was talking about. Kevin Blackistone on that Fan House website has been talking about having 4 super conferences of 16. So what the scenario would be is that the Pac-10 would add Texas Tech, they would add Texas A&M, they would add both Oklahoma schools, I mean, whatever this Boomer Sooner thing is, and I don't have an Okie State shirt, and the Texas Longhorns. And lastly, they would try to go after the Baylor Bears. Now, it's rumored that, Colorado was initially a big selection, but now it's rumored that Baylor is supposed to substitute Colorado. I'm not sure what to think about that. I mean, this rumor stuff is just rumors. But if this does happen, and say we add the entire Big 12 South as of right now, that would be huge for the Pac-10. I would definitely support it if all 6 teams come over here by 2012, 2013 would be the time. The move would be official. This would also benefit how the Pac-8, which is the originals, for those of you who don't know your history, the Arizona schools were added in the late 70s, while the other 8 schools were the original Pac-8, as you could call it. So the scenario would be the Pac-8 is the original 8, and then the other 8 would be, I guess, the East or the expansion teams of the Arizona schools, the 4 Texas schools, and the 2 Oklahoma schools. Now, I might wonder, how would scheduling work? Would people play, I assume you play your division, I guess that's 7 games, and then you'd maybe get an 8th game. Would they be rotating that 8th game around among the rest of the conference? I'm just curious of that, and then they'd have a championship game. That's what I would assume. The Pac-10, I don't want to see a Pac-12. There was that rumor of Colorado, Utah a while back. That does not benefit me at all. I don't think that'd be very good. Plus, Colorado is kind of a so-so-ish school. I know for sure that A&M, the Texas Longhorns, and Baylor fit the academic needs. Not sure how the Oklahoma schools and Texas Tech do, especially Texas Tech. I don't know what they're doing there. No disrespect to any Red Raider fans watching, but yeah, I do not consider them to be the great academic schools compared to what the Pac-10 standards are. You may say Washington State doesn't have academics, but they do have a decent research program out in the Palouse. So if the Pac-16 does come, it would be awesome. Big 12 conference would pretty much demise itself. I'm not sure what happens to the North, but it all depends on what the Big 10 does. If the Big 10 has Nebraska, Missouri come to the conference, which that does, Missouri especially makes sense to the Big 10, as I mentioned in my last video. Missouri has that little rivalry with Illinois, so it perfectly makes sense for them to move. But they're given a Friday deadline, and if they do not stay with the Big 12, the Big 12 is going to just crumble, and the domino effect will happen. The Pac-10 has a better chance of taking all the South schools, and I would like it. I wouldn't sure know if I'd want to be thrilled, as in jumping and making a party about it, but I definitely would be happy to see that it's expanding. Tom Hansen wouldn't do that beforehand, so I guess it's good that Larry Scott, the new commissioner for the past year, has really made the effort to try to increase and help the Pac-10. A lot of you guys I hear don't get coverage nationally of Pac-10 games, but last year we had a lot of good games come down in the late minutes, even though it was on FSN, majority of it was. Also, before I go, a quick little shout out to Sports Chat 503. Yeah, got a new hat lately to my collection, so a couple of Oregon fans, usually they like talking about the current headlines and what goes on in the pretty much the sports community of college, Oregon, even NBA, MLB playoffs. They talk about it all. So check out Sports Chat 503. They're your guys from Eugene and the 503 area code. Check them out because college sports fans should get these guys a little more views and subscribers. So we'll see y'all later. Go Bruins, and we'll see what the Pac-10 does. It would be very interesting if the 6 schools come over. We'll see y'all later.